know what they say? It's hard for a pimp out here. When it gets hard for a pimp out here, just pop that Perkaholic and start spamming your ice staff at everything in sight. What is going on, everybody? Silly Dilly here, and today I got another goofy guide for you guys. So, if there's any zombie noobs out there, or people who got Call of Duty Black Ops for Christmas and just pick up the controller every now and again and hit the mystery box and that's it, you might be wondering, how come I don't survive as well as some of my friends, or how come I'm not up there on the leaderboards, or how come I find it so hard to get past round 20? And I might have the answer to your question. So, one of the biggest features in Call of Duty Zombies, that has been since the beginning, way back in World at War, has been the inclusion of the Perk-A-Colas system. So, for those of you who don't know and have been living under a rock like Patrick Star for the past 12 years, 15 years, Perk-A-Colas are a unique feature in the Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies mode. Well, I guess it's in all the Call of Duty Zombies modes now, not just Black Ops, where you drink a Perk-A-Cola or a soda, and it rewards the player for buying this soda with a unit that helps them survive and fend off the zombie hordes throughout the rounds. So some of these perks are based off the ones that are found in multiplayer, especially like the original couple, like Juggernog and Speed Cola, which they mirror the Juggernaut and Sleight of Hand perks respectively in World at War multiplayer. And throughout most of the appearances, each Perk-A-Cola has a unique cost, a unique jingle, a unique machine, the entire thing's unique. They're all very unique. You can tell them apart, you can identify them like across the map. They all have very bright, vibrant colors that make them all special, and they're all pretty cool. And like I said, they all have their own little jingle, which is sweet, and yeah. So, going off of that, they've been in pretty much every map since the beginning of Zombies, minus a few here and there. And each one gives you a unique perk that helps you out significantly get to higher rounds and complete Easter eggs and just have fun in Zombies too, honestly. So, starting off, we're just going to head on over to the Black Ops 6 augmentation screen, and I'm going to run through quickly what each perk does, basically what the basic feature of it is in Black Ops 6, because the way Black Ops 6 works, your perks sorta work the way they usually would. However, there's the implementation of the augment system, which allows you to customize your perks and give them specific abilities to your playstyle. So we'll go into that in a further video down the road a little bit. But for right now, we're just going to keep it pretty simple. So I'll catch up with you at the menu in Black Ops. Alright, we're going to start off by letting you know what each Perk-A-Cola's basic feature is that gives you a benefit without any augmentations or anything special. So starting off with stamina, it increases your movement speed. Quick revive lets you recover health and revive allies faster. Juggernog increases your maximum health. Melee Macchiato replaces weapon gun butt with a deadly punch. Vulture Aid increases the variety of loot dropped by enemies. Speed Cola allows you to reload weapons and replate armor faster. PhD Floppa gives you an explosive dive to prone and immunity to self-inflicted explosive damage. Death Perception gives you the ability to see obscured enemies with a key-lined orange outline around them. Deadshot Daiquiri improves your aim down sight precision and increased critical damage. And lastly, Elemental Pops is an attack that can trigger random ammo mods to attack the zombies. So those are what the perks do, their basic feature by themselves without any augments. So that is what you are getting whenever you buy your Perk-A-Cola out of the machine. Alright, starting off, there are multiple ways to get these Perk-A-Colas per se. And one of the easiest ways and the most renowned way to go about getting yourself some of these cola sodas to help you out while killing the undead is simply just going up to the Perk-A-Cola machine on the map you're in. And you can see me do here with the Deadshot Daiquiri Perk-A-Cola machine, and just simply go up and pay with money or essence. Coca-Cola, and you obtain them. There are other methods which we'll get into later in the video, but for the most part, that is the most basic in the meta way everybody goes about buying Perk-A-Colas for the most part. As you can see here, the Deadshot Daiquiri Perk-A-Cola has a significant effect on the amount of damage that we are putting out towards zombies and the amount of critical damage we're doing to the head right now, which is exactly why we pay for that perk. So yeah, love to see perks that are working the way they're supposed to. But yeah, so that is the first and most basic way to go about getting Perk-A-Colas. As you can see here, I run through Citadel Day More kind of and show you how close just each and every Perk-A-Cola machine is on this map. And trust me, they're all the same. They're all very, very close. I mean, Terminus, I don't really play much, but the Tomb, Citadel, Liberty, Perk-A-Cola machines are all within like 40 feet. Pretty close. As you can see here, I literally run through the entire map and touch every single perk and show you guys where they're all at in this map real quickly as I run past these little spider boys. But yeah, Treyarch and them do a good job of putting all the perks pretty close to each other so you don't have to run too far, which is something that I really like when it comes to these zombie games. Ooh, nice. As you can see here, we have Millie Macchiato in this corner of the castle, chilling right there. Also, if you guys didn't know, there's this thing called loose change where if you hold B or whatever your crouch button is on your console in front of any Perk-A-Cola machine once a match, you can only do it to every perk. You can do it to every Perk-A-Cola machine, but only one time per match. You crouch down in front of it and lay down in front of it, and you'll get 100 points. It's called loose change. So that's just a little Easter egg, a little tip if you guys didn't know that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, as you can see here, I literally ran through the entire map. Speed Colas on this side, Deadshots on the other. You guys have seen me run through and show off Elemental Pop and Melee Macchiato. Alright, now that we've covered the first and basic way to get Perk-A-Colas, let's get into one of the more exciting methods. So, for those of you that have some extreme good luck, or just have deep pockets because you're balling like that and you're out there, just get them the way that some people do, which is gobble gums. So if you don't know, gobble gums are a huge part of the Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 3 zombie game modes. And my previous episode of this goofy guide goes into detail on how to use those and take advantage of them to achieve high rounds and stuff. But basically, you can take advantage of the gobble gum system to take advantage of the perk system, as weird as it sounds. So what I mean by that is there are specific gobble gums that allow you to exploit the Perk-A-Colas. And as you see here with the first one being Soda Fountain, I pop this gobble gum, and what it allows me to do is any Perk-A-Cola machine that I go up to and I buy a perk from, it'll give me a free random perk also, which is super helpful for trying to get the perks early off in the rounds, or just trying to, you know, get your luck up and get your perks up and stuff and get your money up so you can save for that triple pack-a-punch early on. Gobble gum that you could use to give yourself a free perk is called On the House. What this does is you pop this little gobble gum in your mouth and take a chew, and it'll spawn a free Perk-A-Cola power up. Now the thing that's special about this gobble gum is not only does this give you a free random perk whenever you collect the power as you see there, but it will also award your teammates or any of your homies you're playing with a random free Perk-A-Cola as well, so thus helping out the team. Another way to utilize the gobble gums to get yourself a free Perk-A-Cola is raindrops. So the raindrops gobble gum allows you to spawn one of each of the core power-ups within the zombie game mode, such as insta-kill, double points, a nuke, max ammo, and yes, a Perk-A-Cola. So as you see here, the one in the middle is the free Perk-A-Cola, and we got the Elemental Pops perk from that. So yeah, there's another great way you can take advantage of gobble gums to give yourself and your homies a free perk if you don't feel like buying it or don't have the money. And for a little hidden insight, for those of you that don't know this, if you use these gobble gums in order to obtain these Perk-A-Colas that I'm showing you, you can even get gobble gums that aren't in that specific map. Hence, I'll show you in the map Citadel Day More, there was no Death Perception perk as it wasn't out yet. It came out in this past map. 2. As you see here, I pop Soda Fountain, which gives me a random perk when I buy one. Buy Quick Revive, and boom, Death Perception shows up on my screen. So you can use it to even obtain perks that aren't in the map, which I think is really, really cool. Alright, ending off our gobble gums that help us get Perk-A-Colas, I have saved the best for last. So, have you ever thought to yourself, how cool would it be if I could just pop one single gobble gum and just have every perk in the game? How cool would it be? How overpowered and cracked would that make me? Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we've saved the best for last, and the best for last being Perkaholic. So, for those of you that played Black Ops 3 Zombies or were a fan back then, you might remember that pretty much one of the best gobble gums in that entire game was called Perkaholic. You would pop that bad boy and it would grant you every perk in the map. Boom. Well, as you've seen me do here in the video, they brought it back in Black Ops 6, except now it's even easier for you to obtain because you can just buy it in the store in a gobble gum pack. So there you have it. Now you can literally pay to have every perk in the map at once for free. Alright, the third and final method for obtaining Perk-A-Colas within Black Ops 6 Zombies is going to be through side Easter eggs. Each map within Zombies has a little side Easter egg that allows you to obtain a perk that isn't in that map or a random perk in general, and I'm going to show you how to do it on Liberty Falls. So if you don't know, if you come back here to the cemetery area by the church in Liberty Falls, I popped this idolize for just to make zombies stay off to make this easier, but if you take a sniper rifle and you head back here to this fence and you look out this barrier, you'll notice there are 5 soda cans sitting on this fence post outside of the map. Now, if you take your sniper rifle and you do this the right way, which is by shooting all of them and hitting them all once, so you're having 100% precision accuracy, and you don't miss any, and you don't get hit by any zombies, you will obtain, as you see there, a free Deadshot Daiquiri Perk-A-Cola, which might not seem like such a huge deal, but you have to remember, there is no Deadshot Daiquiri on this map at all until round 25 when the Wonder Fizz machine comes. There's just no Deadshot Daiquiri Perk-A-Cola machine on Liberty Falls. So that makes this Easter egg extremely, extremely useful if you want that Perk-A-Cola. And like I said, there's a little Easter egg like this on every map so far. So that is the third and final way you can go about obtaining your Perk-A-Colas throughout Zombie. Now you might be thinking to yourself, what does he mean when he says round 25 when the Wonder Fizz machine spawns in? So for you noobs out there, there's this thing that spawns in, as you see here, called the Wonder Fizz machine. On round 25, it'll spawn in on every map in a central location, as you can see here, and it has every single Perk-A-Cola in it that there is, whether it's on the map or not. So, in theory, whenever you want to, or you can, if you survive till round 25 or higher, if there's a perk that isn't on that map, or maybe one that you just haven't been able to get to because it's like further away on the map or something, you can just go up to this or Wonder Fizz Coca-Cola machine and you can purchase any of the perks that you need, which is very convenient. And I appreciate the way that they have this set up so it's not like overpowered. Like in Cold War, you could just walk over and purchase this on like whatever round and buy any perks. So like it made the actual machines useless. Like you didn't have to go find them or anything. But I like the fact that you have to wait till round 25 now because you can't depend on that. You have to actually go know the map. You have to go find out where they're at and all this and that. And you have to go get them. And you can't just like depend on that until round 25. Well, that concludes our goofy guide to guzzling down perks to survive the high rounds. I hope it quenched your thirst for survival. And I hope you also found it helpful and you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in the comment section. Leave a like. Subscribe to the channel for more. I'm Silly Dilly, and I'll be bringing you guys another goofy guide very, very, very soon. So until then, keep chugging the perks, keep chewing the gobble gums, and keep upgrading your guns. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.